Elimination final.
But you can tell he doesn't care. He's ready to get this thing rolling and slides right into them at the start of this match, unarmed.
Elimination finals has begun. Right now it is who gets to go up against NA's last defense of Snowy and Boomy. 2 of the 3 positions on the podium being taken by EU. Can they finish it though? We had this question to start. Will they show up? And Zip, they absolutely have.
They showed up, they showed out, and they're about to show these boys something. That spear's looking nice from Acno. Godly has been getting pieced up a little bit there. I know that TK was talking about Blaze not being able to get hit, but he doesn't have that middle stage control that he has had. It's because he doesn't have the lance. He's really been dancing in that center stage, and I think he's about to get it right now. Maybe the tides will turn.
I think you're 100% right with that one. Majority of the time when Blaze is able to kind of operate at full steam is when he has the lance in hand. The nairs break things up. The side airs create danger. But he put himself in danger right there, going for a recovery, getting punished. And look at the coordination Godly and FOZE have this time. I feel like they were too separated before, but that time being too close to each other, it's going to be FOZE who catches Blaze slipping in the skies.
And that is not a surprise to me. FOZE is the KO man out here. He's still living. This is what happened in the set that we saw earlier. He was living so long on sets, giving his team an opportunity, and those signatures coming out from his character are a big-time problem.
I mean, a big part of why they're in the position they are right now is because this team has been absolutely carried along the way from FOZE's incredible performance. But FOZE finally gets caught by a recovery. Won't be enough. Attempting a second one. There was Blaze. Meanwhile, Acno just building that damage over on Godly over on the right.
Oh, my God. Gosh, I wanted to see what was going to happen there, right? With Godly fighting over on the side of the stage. Finally going to see the stock fall from FOZE. Godly's out here dancing around. He can't find what he wants. It seems like he's just kind of taking what's given to him, and he's not able to like set the tone.
Which is crazy considering Godly is almost always the tone setter. But Acno and Blaze have just been so solid at that. I mean, like we said before, if Blaze allows Acno to just do what he wants, nobody's in for a good time. And Blaze is in a very similar foot to FOZE. Both of them are in that nice healthy spot. They're taking some more damage now, but Blaze and FOZE essentially allowing their team to do what they want. FOZE that time though gonna go ahead and seal the deal as they get rid of Blaze.
Beautiful team combo there, and there was no way he was surviving that. Right back at you. Blaze comes through, gets the stock, but FOZE was able to capitalize on Acno, and now red team, this is all up to FOZE. Look at him, he will not go down.
FOZE has always been the stock tank. He refuses to get hit often, and he does it while constantly throwing out signatures at the same time. He puts himself in a position where he won't be punished, and he either breaks up a string or he sets up a knockout for Godly. And they're starting to build that damage up now on Blaze. It's a big opportunity going for a ground pound. They do not get the closeout they're looking for, but Acno also getting pieced up, and Acno is actually going to fall in an attempt to try and save Blaze, and that makes a big difference now, Zip.
This is definitely the FOZE show. These guys can't get anything rolling. The light ground pound is a
up. Koji and Bryn have now graced the stage as Godly and FOZE have forced them away from that Kaya and Nazariel.
Oh no! To start the game, Acno uses all of his resources and chase dodges too far right, and that is going to be unfortunate.
Maybe the Acno needs to go back in the vault. I mean, the coach has to go away. But actually, he picked it immediately up. As soon as he fell, started swinging right away. Acno was able to make a very clutch 2-1 comeback earlier, so you can never count out his ability to keep his mental fortitude in check, even with that.
You can't count him out, but that's still rough to see at the beginning of the game. He is playing low defense Koji, so if anything starts to go bad on his side, he did get a stock right there. That was a good look. But if anything starts to go bad, if they start the team combo, man, he only has 2 to give.
Right, they answered back fast, so this is a good time. That neutral, of course, going to go ahead and get FOZE out of that. FOZE capitalizing big time over on Blaze. Blaze going to go ahead and get away from that. FOZE trying to get back on safely himself. Gets punished by Acno for making an attempt at him, and that's going to go ahead and get them down to a much closer game.
You're telling me one of the biggest mistakes you can make in the game still has your team in the lead? Wow.
It's just that they're built different. They're built perfectly at this point. The way that they've been able to keep themselves in, Blaze still holding on to that third one, picking it up big time. Not gonna fall here yet. Acno does fall shortly afterwards, but they have at least been able to bring it back in a much better way, because Godly's sitting up there, decently damaged. They can even it up pretty soon.
That was not what you wanted. Did you see the team combo? He is so hurt now. And off on the side. No! FOZE catches his homie, and he's not even going to be able to make it back. Godly going to fall to the final stock.
That's what we call we take those. If you're going to go ahead and help us out, we appreciate you. And Blaze now in a very good position with his lead, using his separation tactics. Going to find that GCD light, get broken up, of course, but still very healthy. One big shining factor, though, is Acno is very hurt.
He's very, very hurt. But, man, I'll tell you right now, he's been staying alive for a long time. Oh, no! Take him to the dance hall, slid off the side. What accuracy to get him out of there. And now, all alone, Blaze has to do it.
Can't be pulling out the commentator's curse like that early, man. We got to save them for the big show at the end. Immediately falling, but that was... What an incredible job he did to keep himself in the game the whole time after that early fall. And this isn't, by the way, undoable for Blaze. If he can find Godly, Blaze has made many a comeback in this position himself. We've always credited to Blaze to being so good in the 2v1, but that first piece is going to fall.
All right, and he still has a fresh white tee, right? He comes in here fresh stock. He has a chance. He can do this. Now, the thing about this, I don't know which weapon he needs to use. I think more so that the axe is going to be a better look. But either way, he's getting team combo right now, and this is huge. Okay, he was able to DI, wasn't able to get caught by that final signature. I don't think it would have KO'd anyway, but that was a lot of damage put onto him. Yeah, that essentially took it made it that much harder as he finds this one. Can he somehow get rid of FOZY? Can the blue team somehow do it twice? The answer is no, as they were able. I don't think we see the complete 3-0, but it's currently looming over their heads right now. I definitely don't think we do, because even with that fallen stock of Acno, they were in the opportunity. They gave themselves an opportunity to win. So I'm looking for them to show up this game and really make something shake. Now, we got the bow in hand, we got the axe in hand, and they're trying to sandwich these guys, but I like how FOZY and Godly are like trying to move along with each other and break this up and take the control over in the middle.
And that's pretty much got to get shut down soon. FOZY has just been able to kind of do that whenever it feels like that they're accidentally hitting Blaze along the way, but they have a good amount of damage onto the red team, especially Godly, very similar to the other games, but Godly getting a big win punish right there, almost taking out Blaze.
Oh, man. Yes, he did need to come out there to help. That Sayer from Godly almost was the nail in the coffin for Acno. And, oh, man, wow, the red team, what a turnaround. Both their stocks taken out pretty quick.
Acno and Blaze striking first, trying to keep a lead. Not in the best position overall, so can they build up on this lead is the big question. Can they find a couple of good team combos? That is not going to be enough to take them out just yet.
I actually can't believe that wasn't enough. He's pretty hurt. He doesn't have great defense, and I mean, must be a high ceiling. I love what Blaze is doing with the axe right now, though. That is the huge factor in this game. He's been putting a lot of damage on. Yeah,
as long as you're getting a bunch of straight hits, it's all that matters, and it's starting to build up right now. You're on borrowed time. The fact that you're still getting enough out of this as the Sayer finally hits, they got the damage done.
I like it, I like it. This is a good lead, but here comes the red team. I see what they're trying to do. Godly is doing really good with this sword, controlling the mid space and trying to allow FOZY some breathing room. But what a pickup from Acno. Gravity cancel, downlight recovery, taking that bad boy out.
Godly gonna go ahead and find his way back onto the stage. They've been able to answer the problem that has been FOZY so far throughout the entirety of their run. And now Godly falls too, and this is easily one of the best positions they've had in the lead. This is why we were thinking it might not be done with a 3-0, but you can't get too comfortable as Godly and FOZY are always actively dangerous.
Oh yeah, they can definitely run this bad boy back, but this is a very advantageous position.
Oh, you're so lucky that this is a block. I am so surprised you didn't get knocked out there. That could have easily been exactly what they need to just put that check mark, but a double KO comes through. Can they make it happen? Can they stop this and get the 3-0?
That might be the most significant moment in this match. If he would have been gone, that could have been the closeout of this game and making it not a 3-0. Acno missing the signature, trying to convert off of Blaze.
You can't be having that happen right now, Zip. You can't be missing out off the neutralize into the follow-up. FOZY not going to find him. Godly, oh, it doesn't matter. Godly, even though he survived, FOZY shortly falls.
He's all alone now. We're in another situation. We've already seen one clutch, but the man that did it is on the blue team all alone. Godly has the gauntlet, and he's getting hounded. Sidelight, he's down on the side. They're not even going to overextend. They don't want to get a turnaround by these gauntlets. The Nair can definitely put them in a bad situation. Sayer will do it. One of the best players in the game, and you definitely could have lost a life quick, fast.
Now it's time to party as we get the Miami Dome. Right now, Acno and Blaze starting things off. They got the first one on the board they needed. Bringing Godly all the way up to the sky. It's going to avoid that side light coming in from Acno. Everybody jumping over the everybody's throwing hands on the left side.
I'm talking, this is a scrap festival. Oh my gosh, ground pound, but wasn't able to commit. FOZY came over and saved the day because Godly was about to be in trouble on the left side of the stage.
Vying for center stage control is so important because you don't want to have people just jumping around for free. Big
Oh
damage
my
going on.
God.
Big reversal from Acno though as he finds the Sarah off the side and gets him the first lead.
There was a lot of damage being put out right there. FOZY almost lost his stock to his own self, but able to survive. And now, good pickup. Gets Blaze out of there. Over on the side, Sarah for Godly. And that's Acno's stock too. Red team with the lead.
And look at that big winning factor. Every time the red team has done well, Zip, it's when FOZY is sitting with the most at the beginning of the game. He's already doing the same thing here. Gonna get punished quickly by Blaze. That doesn't really do too much though, because Godly's in the way.
The scramble situations are definitely feeding into the favor of the red team. They are racking up damage. Everyone's getting hit. Everyone's following up, punishing, and it's not working out for the blue team.
That was such good movement by Godly too, just hovering around the platform to make sure that FOZY can get back in and then body block for him to allow them to stop that power play they had. Double up, gets two of them. Can they get more? Recovery coming through. Acno not falling just yet.
He's out on the side though. I'm worried for him. Nope, nobody goes over to find him. They almost had Blaze over the top. Nice save. He did a gravity cancel. What was that, in light? And he pushed his teammate away after he got hit by the Raging Demon.
That save constantly coming through for both teams. However, Godly in a bad spot. Gets the wall touch. Gets sneak around the recovery. FOZY getting the punish. Here comes Acno though. They try and finish it up. Avoids the weapon toss. FOZY gonna go ahead and get the wall. Recovery comes through. And somehow, someway, Blaze is the one who falls throughout all that.
What a great job on the right side of the stage from FOZY. He was dipping, dodging, and no one could touch him. Here we go. We got the gauntlets, and we got Godly on the side of the stage. Acno trying to overextend, trying to get him out of there. Not gonna happen. Nice recovery to get back up, and now lands the neutral light. Both players out on the sides. Godly's gonna fall, but Acno's gonna fall also. The down light from FOZY.
FOZY trying to get a punish over there on Blaze, but Blaze a little bit too far away. Not really much that can happen with that. FOZY, once again, the historic piece of consistency, refusing to get knocked out often. Gonna go ahead and get away from Acno. Acno jumping back on up there with Blaze to try and get Godly Zip. But this has been ridiculous on how good FOZY's defense has been so far to avoid losing the second stock.
You ain't lying, my boy. His defense has been amazing. On the sides in the worst situations possible. And then when he's at the top of the stage, Godly's always there for him. Nationwide has got your side. Coming down, he's got the bow. He tried to get Acno, not able to get it. Both players out on the side early with the signature, couldn't get the closeout.
Trying to catch him slipping, but it won't be enough. Recovery not going to be enough either on Blaze. Acno and Blaze looking at what could be the end of their bracket run. They have to get rid of Godly to at least try to force the 2v1, hopefully on FOZY, because FOZY refusing once again to relinquish this stock, and that is the big piece as they almost get Blaze.
Yo, FOZY weapon toss, and then he caught the Sayer. He ends up falling, but he still has a whole fresh another stock. Godly out here alone with Blaze. Blaze is gone. The red team stands strong. They're going to grand final.